Okay, we're recording again. So we're going to check for spark output. So your job is to go over there and kick on the bike, and let's see what kind of a sparky we get.
Okay. With the ignition on?
It would help.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it work without the ignition on?
I don't think so.
Got one.
Oh, you did?
There's that one.
I heard him. Keep going?
Yeah, I can look at the top one. Yep, top one worked.
Where?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Where's it?
It's going across that direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you got
That's-
sparky.
That's slick.
See, I was making it work because I wanted to get the motor turned over. Otherwise, just go and flip the finger over, it would have done the same thing.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah. You need exercise.
I need the exercise.
Well, I want to make sure the motor was turning over and everything else.
Well, that means I only got about 3 kicks left in you.
Everything's a test. Everything you do is a test. So you're just making sure all the components are working. And we don't have a load test because we didn't have spark plug in the hole yet.
But we got spark.
You got everything we need to make it run.
Right.
Except for fuel. And we're going to assume the new carburetor works.
We're assuming this new carburetor works.
Nice looking bike you got there.
Thank you.
White walls, huh?
We're working on it.
White wall tires.
White walls.
Nice. That looks nice.
Thank you.
The seat looks real comfortable.
Yeah, it's a little.
Everyone around here, all you get's a bunch of bobber bikes and choppers. I'm not used to good motorcycles. See how this thing is loose?
Yeah, that's not good.
That's tight.
Tighten that baby up. Well, it might look good, but not till it starts. Then
Fancy pliers.
those are nice right there.
Make sure they're tight.
Is that other one tight too, Tatro?
I don't know. I'm gonna do one at a time. Did I tighten it this way yet? I think I already tightened it this way. Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, it's not screwing.
Okay.
So you want this out in the air, or do you want to run it back behind here?
I put it right there.
Fix out here.
I'll get it. I got a lot of fixing.
A lot of fixing to do?
A lot of little issues that still got to
Could
be.
have put this on the outside, this one on the inside. Would tuck this one in further.
Yeah.
Minor stuff.
Yeah, it's got a lot of money. Well, I got to get that new rod there for the
Okay, now
mouse
we're
strap.
kind of in a bad location for kicking because the bike wants to fall over in the direction we're kicking. This angle that way. We'll see how it works.
Well, we'll see. As long as it starts, Tatro, man.
Well, it's going to want to fall over on me, so I know that.
Here, let me
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is turn the petcock on. You
let me
got a
get over.
petcock on this?
Yeah, you want me to turn it on?
Yeah. Let's do
Okay, we're on.
that. Gotta get some fuel in this thing.
Yes,
Now, you have the
should.
air cleaner on, so I can't tell how much fuel's in it.
There should be fuel in there.
Hopefully there is.
I didn't tighten it, so it'll slide right off.
You mean it's going to fall off while it runs? So we better take it off before it falls off.
Yeah.
So now you can see if there's fuel in there. Okay, I still don't like this angle, so I'm going to go this way a little bit.
Here, hold up, touch. Better angle.
Yes. We got bikes fall parts falling off.
Huh? Where'd that come from?
Looks like you lost one of your nuts.
Gee, man.
You're down to one now.
That's no good.
Footboard's tight, so it's not that.
Huh.
Okay, really where puke hole is going to be? Maybe. We'll send some pukes. Okay, you stand over there out of the way. That way I don't slam back and hit you. Oh.
That's a little issue too, huh?
So loose. Why is it so loose?
Well, let me try to get it tightened up now.
Maybe use the adjustment there?
Yeah.
You mean that's what that adjuster there is for?
Well, supposedly, you know.
Oh, Okay.
There you go. That should take some of it off.
You want to take a little bit of that free play, huh? Yeah, if we'll take up all of that free play, a lot of free play in there.
Yeah.
I'll run an adjustment here pretty soon. Oh, we're getting better.
There we go. Huh.
Okay. There's a reason why the throttle's in this position.
There you go.
There's a reason why the throttle's in this position.
Wow, that's a lot better. Huh?
You didn't catch that yet, have you?
No. Well, there's a reason because I grind that down for the brake. That's why.
That's why it's twisted way back like that, because it hits.
Mm-hmm.
See, if you put the universal one on there,
It wouldn't have that problem. Right.
See, now this is going to want to break right there. When it's doing it.
Well, later on I'll get the
The
universal
other
if
thing
you ever
is,
get it.
see how much it's moving?
Yeah, well, I gotta tighten all that
You think
up.
that screw might be loose?
It's loose. I didn't get a chance
You
to
think that screw might be a
completely
little
tighten
loose?
it.
Oh, so we're trying to use the brake to come off the bike. That might have something to do with it. I also see that you don't have the plastic piece in there. That
No, I don't.
be in there.
I didn't have one. Yeah, I told you I got all these little issues that I gotta. You got some of them plastics?
There might be a place around here that has those parts. Yeah. Yeah, the front brake works better now. Better.
Well, I adjusted it a little more.
Okay, so we got this adjusted a little better. Now I got the throttle up, so I'm going to leave some free play in it. So I'm not going to totally tighten it up just yet.
Now, the way this carburetor, I noticed, it shoots out the gas when you're kicking it, because when I'm giving it throttle, it doesn't shoot out like other carburetors. Is that right?
Well, when the intake valve is open, when you've got compression, what happens?
Sucks it up.
No, it blows it out.
Oh,
The valve is leaking, so compression comes up, it blows the fuel out.
okay.
So it blows it out. The valve was open. Remember, this one was tight, and that one was open.
And that's what it was doing. God, dog it, man.
That was your first clue.
All these issues, man.
You got
Shit.
some issues.
Serious,
Now, why is this
Tatro.
throttle way out here? Because obviously the grip.
Well, the grip. It's the grip. It's the grip. I ain't gonna worry about it. It's the grip. It can't go no more. What I have to do is cut it here and push
so
it
the
in.
throttle's flush with the
Yeah.
handle. It's just the grip is real long.
Yes, the grip is long. You know that aftermarket stuff.
Yeah, it matches up really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so assume we got gas now.
And the
is on.
choke's on, right?
So we'll give it 3 kicks. What was that? Half a second.
Sounds good. Wow. They didn't make that sound before.
3 kicks. Okay, ignition needs to be retarded just a little bit, about that much. That's a little loose. So we're gonna turn this on. Okay, we're gonna just crack the throttle.
Just
a
crack it
little
on.
bit.
Wow. Come on, baby.
Here, let's start.
She's being a bitch. Man.
Here, let's start. Okay, where's the flashlight?
This damn bike. God, dog.
I'm assuming there's fuel in there, but I don't know. See, real.
Is there fuel in there?
A little bit, but not a lot. Like my external throttle.
That's a good one. I didn't
Well, the
think,
tank's not there, you can do that.
I didn't think about it. Well, yeah, I couldn't do it without the tank.
Just make sure you don't leave it like that.
Oh, yeah. You get all tweaked like that.
It'll be a high RPM.
Now, Tatro, does it got to get a lot of fuel in there?
Well, I don't know if there's any fuel on the gas tank, so.
No, there's fuel in the gas tank. No? It's dry? That's not good, right?
See fuel in my hand?
It's dry, right?
Yeah, there's no fuel.
There's fuel in the tank.
I can hear it.
Let me go all the way over here.
But I don't see its fuel in the carburetor.
Yeah. Try that.
My hand should have been wet.
Yeah, it should have been wet.
Full choke, so. It's got some moisture in here, but it's not. It should have been flooded.
Nothing, huh?
No. So we get from the carburetor. So
Because
we
I
got
did that
fuel
same
flow.
thing, what you were doing when I was trying to start, and I got fuel on my hand.
So we're not drawing We're drawing suck on my hand, so I know that part's working. So why do we have no fuel in
You know what? I wonder.
Okay, let's check the.
Let me turn this off for a minute. I'm gonna check the fuel again. Okay.
That's big enough. And a bigger crescent wrench right here.
Get a rag under so.
That clock's on right now, right?
Yeah. There's fuel.
See this? Petcock's on, right?
It's on. Here, hold on. Let me go on. Let me put it on reserve. Let me see what happens. How's that?
I didn't see much of a difference.
No?
That's sometime next week we'll get fuel in it. It's not exactly a high flow system. It's a pretty low flow petcock.
Look at that.
That was on for 30, 40
Yeah.
seconds.
So what? Now I got a petcock issue?
That's main. Reserve. Main, reserve. That might be reserve. That's one of the two.
Here.
It's more of a dribble situation than a flowing situation.
There, you're off right there, Tatro.
My head's all the way up around the front.
Yeah, you're off right there.
So it doesn't work very well. But that doesn't matter. That was enough to. It had fuel in it. So
Yeah.
it, so why is it not sucking in enough fuel? It definitely has fuel in it. It just doesn't replenish very much.
Well, what's the deal with that, though? Let that dust sit on that right there. Man. You think might have to get a different petcock too then?
Petcock's not causing our problem
No.
right now. Petcock will cause a
Okay.
problem going down the road and have fuel starvation.
Yeah.
Assuming the gas cap is not plugged. Well, you have a plugged up gas cap.
Yeah, I got this for now.
Yeah, well, that doesn't have a vent in it, does it?
No, but I mean, was that make a big deal out of it too
If
then?
you want to have volume of fuel coming out of your gas tank. If you put your finger over top of the straw, does it flow very well?
No.
Same thing.
I mean, I just had that for minor, but I guess it makes a big difference then.
Makes a difference if you're trying to run the bike. Okay, it still should have more fuel than that in the carburetor, so why is it not flowing? Let's see. That flashlight. I think I had the carb open too far, but maybe I did. Oh,
Is that what it was maybe?
carb is way open. Okay, see how I quit moving?
Yeah. The piston,
See, now
right?
it's just starting to move now, see?
Yeah, I see it.
It's half a turn open, okay. It used to be you had this thing bottomed out before they do anything now.
So maybe that was it?
Well, I had the throttle open a lot sooner than I thought it was.
Okay.
But it should still have been sucking fuel in it. When you put your hand over it, it doesn't matter what the throttle is, it should suck.
Yeah.
I'm plugged up. So
Here, let me open the cockpit then.
It's already open.
Okay.
It's been open for a while. I have to let it work for a while to get any fuel in it, see? So I don't understand why it's so little fuel in it. It's a hell of a draw.
Yeah. Nothing? Man, it's not.
My hand should be just drenched.
It was doing that with me the other day. God. Boy, this bike
We don't
just
have much.
does not give me no break this
We're
time.
not having much draw in here on the fuel situations.
It wouldn't matter if I put more fuel in the tank. It's getting,
Nope.
yeah, it's getting fuel. Yeah,
The motor's sucking because I can feel on my hand
Yeah.
pulling pretty hard.
yeah, you can hear it.
But it's not putting fuel into the darn carburetor. I understand why it doesn't suck more fuel. Okay, looks like that's all in there correctly. Yeah. So that ain't the problem. See, it's just there's no. See, that thing should just be flooded fuel right now.
Well, it was the other day. Remember I told you I tilt the bike over just to drain the gas out, and yeah.
It should be sucking right through the main jet, or the main emulsion tube. See that big hole right there? That goes into the float bowl.
Yeah.
It should be pulling fuel out of that big of a hole straight up. That carburetor should be full of fuel. It's not.
Man, it had plenty of fuel in there the other day, and when I put my hand over like you just did, hand was wet.
Yeah. That's what it should be. Let me get this call. We'll be back.